Good evening, folks, and welcome to the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, where we will discuss all things paranormal. Hear firsthand eyewitness accounts from fellow team members and special guests. Now, for lead investigator and your host, Eric Vanderlaan, and co-host, Michael Del Toro.
Happy Monday, paranormal people. Welcome to the show. We got a good one for you. I'm Eric. I'm your host for War Party Paranormal Radio and also lead investigator for War Party Paranormal Research. And I got my partner over here.
Hi, guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Mike Del Toro. I am a tech specialist and investigator with War Party Paranormal. We got a pretty awesome show for you guys tonight. I'm gonna let Eric tell you what we're getting into.
Yeah, we got some special guests this time. We're bringing back El Puma, so we should have like sound effects, like applause whenever I say something,
like a tiger roar.
I'm gonna incorporate that to the show. Yeah, we're gonna have our War Party Paranormal team members. We have El Puma, Joe Hunts Ghost.
Hey Gary, thanks for joining. Gary's in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Gary? And we got one of the 305s because Mrs. 305's not doing so well. So send her positive thoughts. But we have Mr. 305 and
she just got
Armando.
A cold.
Huh?
She just got a cold. It might sound like she was dying or something.
No, she's okay. And then we got Miss Supernatural Eye. We got Franny. And tonight we're going to discuss the Last Chance Saloon down in Homestead, actually south of Miami, on your way to the Florida Keys. And if my South Florida peeps should know that location. It's the last stop on the way to that long stretch to the Keys on the way to Key Largo.
Yeah, it's right.
Last place where you get a cocktail.
Exactly. Right there before you enter the overseas highway, and it's about 23 miles. So it literally is your last chance.
Yep. And I don't think it is, but it should be. It's definitely a historical location. It's been there since the 1920s. Started out as a fruit stand.
Correct.
And even the land has like something going on there. They say that one of the pirates, Black Caesar, anyone ever heard of Black Caesar, used to hide out like right in that land, in that area, and supposedly buried a treasure somewhere around there that no one's found.
Because I think what Linda, one of the owners of the bar, was explaining to us is that area right there is like a hammock. So which means that in Florida, it's like a dry land, so it's always a dry land. So
and her brother used to walk home because they lived like, not too far away from that place. And he would take like a little trail, like in the woods and run into like a pirate apparition. So we're on to something, right, Mike? We're on to something because we're going to use our EVP technology to find out exactly what this treasure is, and we're going to be rich.
I'm going to go get a metal detector right after this. Amazon metal detector.
Yeah. We're going to do EVP sessions, portal sessions. We're going to get ask our questions, get our answers.
That's happened
That's a
before.
TV show right there, right?
Actually, just down in the Keys, that the fort you told me to go check out when I was down there in Key West, the Fort Zachary Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
There was a historian.
All the Keys is haunted.
Yeah, there was a historian there that was looking for like a Civil War cache that was buried, and he had a dream that a Civil War soldier came to him and told him where to dig, and he ended up digging in that area and finding what he was looking for. And he also saw an apparition of the same thing. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But I'm getting off track here. So
no, that's okay. So I was going to
reel it back in.
I'm going to shorten the history real quick. So yeah, like it goes back to like, I don't know what, 1700s. And so it started out as a fruit stand in the 1920s. And then after that, it was a bar. Back in the 70s, it was a biker bar. So, there's like a rough crowd hanging out there, and there's been overdoses. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard stories that people have been stabbed. But also now it's the Last Chance Saloon, and it's actually a really safe place. People there are very friendly. Want to give Linda a shout out. Her family runs the Last Chance Saloon. So it's like a family business. So if you're heading out to the Keys, head by there, grab a drink. They have a liquor store. Stock up on your liquor. And she has a friendly staff. They have good food. So now it's a really nice place to visit. Actually, very fun, and it's got that pirate vibe feel inside too. So that's pretty cool. But then after they took over it, and I want to say this was like 5 years ago. This is pretty recent. There was a murder-suicide on the vacant lot next to the saloon. What happened was this guy that lived further north in Miami, area called Hialeah, killed his wife and then took his 8-year-old son down to the Keys. But he stopped right before that highway to the Keys to this vacant lot next to the Last Chance Saloon and ended up strangling his son to death and then killing himself.
Yeah, it was pretty gruesome. He killed his wife and then drove down there and did that stuff. And what the cop actually that we talked to,
he was the one on the scene.
He was the first one on the scene, and basically he told us that he did it with wire ties, like a zip tie.
Yeah,
so pretty gruesome.
Crazy.
Pretty gruesome.
Yeah,
so
definitely. So I'm not going to waste any more time. So of course we did an intro. Thanks to Mike's awesome editing skills. He's kicking ass.
Thank you.
I don't know if that should be a bleep, but I think that's okay.
Nah. I think
so let's roll with this. Here we go. We're investigating the Last Chance Saloon. What we're going to be looking for are spirits of pirates, spirits of bartenders who dabbled in black magic.
I'm here with War Party Paranormal. We're here at the Last Chance Saloon. As you could see behind me here.
A lot of crazy things that happen here, right?
Yeah, with
unusual
in every way, shape, and form. All kind, unusual paranormal things, definitely. Yeah.
Shadows walking in the back. So we've actually gotten references to a pirate in the back of the bar.
I decided to do a little card pull before coming over here to Last Chance Saloon, and the cards that I pulled out were what looks like a pirate.
Yeah, like something was drawn to like my attention to look over here. Not that I saw something move or anything like that. Just
Linda's dad got pushed in that room and hit his head pretty bad.
We are here tonight at the Last Chance Saloon. This is my first time investigating here, so I'm looking forward to it.
Let's do this.
That wasn't me.
At the end?
No. Something me.
The demons.
There's no demons. That's not going to work. You're not going to scare us. Knock that off. Yeah. So, hey, April. How you doing?
April, what's up?
So, as you can see, real quick at the last part of that video there, tomorrow night we're going to be premiering the whole investigation from start to finish on YouTube. So, if you guys want to hop back on tomorrow, 8:30, and the same, all our team members will be there on the Q&A live chat. So, but let's keep it all moving. So, yeah, and I think Linda's in here too. So, hi to Linda, and thank you.
Thank you for everything. Should probably bring her on here.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say let's bring in the peeps.
Let's do it. I'll let you have the honors.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
I'll let you do the introductions.
All right, so we're gonna bring in Franny, also known as Supernatural Eye on social media. Hello, Franny.
Hello, what's going on, everybody?
And tonight we also have Mr. 305 Paranormal. Mrs. is not feeling so great, so she took a little break. But we're gonna bring in Armando.
Hey, welcome everyone. We're gonna
Welcome.
hold it down tonight.
All right. And
Last
we
but
got
not least,
last but not least,
how to say that?
we
Sorry.
got what should we
El
call him, man? There's so many names.
Puma.
We got El Puma,
Yeah.
Big Joe Torino,
AKA
Joe Hunts
Joe.
Ghosts.
Exactly.
We stayed away again in Margaritaville.
Hey.
Keep going.
Hey,
Searching
That
for
intro.
my shaker of salt.
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 There we go. Where my parrot heads at out there.
right.
Woo!
Killing those backgrounds as usual.
Jimmy Buffett is
Like,
also a special guest tonight.
You should be drinking rum runners or something like that, right?
Yeah, right.
Definitely. I should have worn like a Hawaiian shirt or something like that. A straw hat.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Show off
I
your
was trying to
McDonald's.
find one, but I couldn't.
So yeah, this crazy crew went to investigate the Last Chance Saloon, minus a few other people that couldn't make the show, but it was a memorable night, that's for sure. We do have some video of evidence that we're going to share with you guys, but what I want to do first is start with the lady, Franny. Tell me what your experience was when you first got there. Like, what were you feeling? Feel any vibes? What was your impression of it?
Definitely could see there's like a lot of activity and history to the place. Not so much from what I've heard, I was filled in about. So definitely I had that from prior knowledge, but definitely, I guess I could go on with when you guys were interviewing, I think it was like the cook or something of the place. I felt I was drawn to a certain table. So I can explain a little bit further down the line about that experience, but definitely I was picking up on things. Yeah, right off the bat.
Sweet. And Mr. 305 in house?
Yeah, well, first of all, before I tell you that, I just wanted to say a special thank you to Linda for letting me make cafecito in your bar. I appreciate it.
Those are so good.
I was wired.
Yeah. Fire.
That location is definitely
I had more than one.
That was the first time I ever went there and did not disappoint. We gathered a lot of evidence everywhere, even in that empty lot, which we'll touch base on a little later. Did not disappoint. I look forward to going there again sometime soon.
Sweet. And before we let Mr. Puma go, I want to let everyone know that all these guys were new to this location. I've investigated like 3 times already. And actually, like, every time's been different. Really weird. But last but not least, Mr. Puma.
So I'd only been there before to go buy some booze on the way down to the Keys. So going in there for,
they got great deals, right, Joe?
They do. Go get there.
Yeah.
Go say hi. Tell Linda that War Party sent you. Maybe she'll hook you up. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not Linda. So
maybe you'll be experiencing both kinds of spirits.
Maybe she'll jack the place up, actually. If you come.
Yeah. I apologize in advance, everybody. But no, you could definitely feel like the history in that place. It's been around since I think the early 30s. And especially that area, like you were saying earlier, with the pirates and bootleggers, all sorts of stuff going on in that time. So it's an interesting place, and it was an interesting investigation, to say the least.
And you get cheeseburgers in paradise there too. So
absolutely,
for sure.
Yeah, just make sure that there's a Heinz 57 and what is it? And a kosher pickle.
Exactly, plenty of kosher pickles right there in the jar.
Big shout out to my buddy Lonnie for joining there. Hey, what's up, bub?
What's up?
Oh.
What's up, Lonnie?
All right. So, and
Mr. Mike, what was your impression of the place?
The first thing
I you're going to get out of this.
No. The first thing I saw was the mural on the wall on the side, and I was like, "That is awesome." They got a Bigfoot and a skeleton and an alligator, and I was kind of like fixated on that at first. But yeah, no. You definitely in the back, like when we entered the back and after talking to everybody, I did feel a little bit of a vibe back there, and it definitely seemed a little eerie. And then the interviews that we did with the staff, she said that we had one of the cooks there that I was interviewing, and she was kind of telling us about shadow figures and stuff that she saw, and like feeling like she was being watched, something kind of moving behind her, and she would turn and nothing was there. And that's kind of the point where when I was interviewing her, Franny, you can kind of take over from there and kind of explain what happened with the way that you were feeling.
Right. So I remember, you and Eric were like interviewing her on stage, and I was just kind of on the floor. And to the left of me, there's pool tables, but everywhere. But on the left of me, there's one that was closer. And while she was discussing her experience, I think she had like I believe it was her boyfriend or husband or somebody at the time that they're playing pool. And they had an experience while she was giving out that story right away. For some reason, I was just like distracted and felt like I was drawn to that area. Not that I saw anything or anything crazy like that, but just I felt like I need to look over there at the time of the interview. And I just kept staring at this table and this certain pocket hole, I guess you'd call it, in pool or whatever. But the certain area I was just looking at it for some reason. And then for some reason, when she was done with the story or the interview, I asked her, okay, by any chance, what pool table were you at with your boyfriend? And then she was like, oh, that pool table right next to you. I'm like, that's really weird. I just like felt like I was like drawn to the area at the time when she was giving out her story. So for some reason, it was just like some type of weird connection I was picking up at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very weird coincidence.
That place didn't waste any time. Like right off the bat, like things were going on. And that was the first experience. We're gonna go like step by step, like throughout the night.
Yeah, and then
know what happened.
Exactly. Right after that interview, Eric and I headed into the back storeroom where sadly one of the people that I think his family members with Linda, if I remember correctly, or friends, went into a coma actually in that room. Didn't die on location, but he did about 7 years later. But she believes that his consciousness left his body, like he did die actually, in that room, and she's felt some experiences. So there was also another bartender that passed that supposedly somebody and a couple people have reported seeing in that area. So that's where Eric and I went and started our first EVP session.
Well, remember, like even before, just like right after we came back from dinner and started to set up and everything, she was saying that she pulled out one of the bartender's pictures, Kim.
That's right.
Started feeling chest pains. So like things were happening like right off the bat. It's really crazy. And Linda says, I mean, I was asking her like, so how often does this happen? She's like, every day. So I mean, they're not scared of it. You shouldn't be scared. I mean,
she said some of the patrons sometimes might be, but I don't think there's any reason. Nothing has ever been.
She doesn't think she doesn't. It doesn't bother her.
Yeah.
She's a paranormal investigator.
Yeah, I think actually her direct words were, "I just tell them to stop and shut up, and they stop."
Yeah, exactly. And you can see the full footage tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be awesome for you guys to join.
All right, so
go ahead.
Go ahead. I want to be more polite than you. You go ahead.
No. You go.
All right. So what I was going to say was, okay, he was talking about we went to the maintenance room. As soon as we got in there, things started happening right off the bat. And I got a little video of that. Anyone want to see it? I'll show it to you guys.
Yeah, sure.
I do.
All right, here we go. Now, where is that video?
It's the first one.
Ready? Here we go.
No, you touched me. I heard that. Whoa!
It said, "No, you touched me," and then like a scream.
No, you touched me. No, you touched me. Whoa!
That was weird. That was a weird one. That one said, "Eric."
Yeah,
it was like really weird, crazy.
And it's like, yeah, you've been there a couple of times, but man, we just started, and they're already calling out your name. So, okay,
right,
come on,
dude. Maybe I got something attached to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got somebody following.
I got a friend.
Yeah. Eric,
a second Eric, behind you.
He keeps thinking
that's
it's the
person that's always
location.
talking in my ear every day.
It's a groupie spirit.
Linda said it just sounded just like him too.
Oh wow,
Oh,
wow.
that's Linda from Last Chance. So that's interesting, right?
Right.
That just
So-
gave
This
me
time, and
that
we're
just-
still
that just
finding
gave me
it.
the goosies.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. So like, I mean, we were getting stuff like all over the bar, and we were getting different types of equipment.
Everything. We had REM
everything.
pods going off. EDIs getting EMF. We had the tripwire going off. I mean, you name it, we had it, and it was going off at one point.
Yeah.
Granny's favorite tool went off.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I was really excited about that too.
The music
yeah,
box, I
with the
think it's
music
like-
box.
Yeah.
Super
Like
creepy.
all night.
Joe's
Yeah.
new. I mean, Mike's new toy too. Well, fairly new.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tripwire. Yep.
The tripwire at the same time. Yeah. That was
I got,
really cool.
I got a video for that. I'll show it to you. Hold on.
It's like a-
Ooh, it went off. Son. Again? Children came off. That came off on mine too. Is it? Yeah.
Now, how do you get the music box, which is a coffin, going off, and then randomly on the Ovilus you get coffin? When does that
And then-
happen?
And then it called you a geek.
It was on 2 different Ovuluses, by the way.
Oh
that
yeah.
the word coffin came out. Yeah,
Why didn't we get a shot of that with the two Ovilus side by side? We should have.
it was.
I think they happen at different times.
I think
It
I was gonna
happened
say
at
they're
different
different times.
times.
Yeah.
So then what you also don't see there, which is a little off to the left, the K2 was spiking. On the other end of that same side of the bar, we had a REM pod was going off.
Yeah.
And Joe and I, we were doing EVP sessions right next to each other, and Franny, Jenny, they were doing just asking questions, and they were getting responses with the music box and the tripwire. So it was awesome that
Yeah.
that
You said
session that we did.
You said you could see the K2s going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little
Multiple
off to the
K2s.
left of that.
Ooh, I want to see that again. I'll have to replay that. It's only 30 seconds.
Ooh, it went off. Son. Again? Children came off. That came off on mine too. Is it? Yeah.
Jenny's like,
See, you
"Ooh,
can
that
hear
went off."
Jenny saying that went off on my Ovilus. Jenny
Yeah.
was saying that because that was
Yeah.
the second time.
That was the
That
second
K2
response.
that was literally in the first couple of seconds of that video was spiking. The cat ball that was right next to it going off. We had
Yeah.
a great session that time.
So
Yeah.
basically, in that one little spot, we
Mhm.
picked up EMF from 2 different devices.
Marie.
You had the Ovilus naming
Uh-huh.
one of the devices,
Mhm.
and you had another device that was motion. So two devices are motion. The cat ball is motion activated. The coffin box is motion activated. Then you had EMF. So you had energy, motion, all kinds of stuff going right there.
Yeah.
And the coffin box, so you guys know that are watching, was facing into the bar, not
Mhm.
back at us. The sensor was facing into the bar area.
The
Which
squeaking
one?
might be the arm turning.
Oh,
the
yeah.
squeaking's the arm
Vibes
turn, yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Carrie was asking that question, so I think it's the arm on the music box turning around.
Yeah.
And
Something,
just to
something
prove-
you
Linda,
don't see.
Linda mentioned
Yeah.
something. She said, "Don't
Oh, yeah,
forget."
no,
Yes,
it is-
Ovilus
Yeah.
did say
That's
Kim,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda
It
was
did.
with us at one point, and yeah, Kim did
It
come
did.
out.
Mhm.
And just to prove that there wasn't any kind of interference with the music box or anything like that, we're just like, hey, what the heck? Let's go ahead and put the music box in another location
Yeah.
along the bar, and guess what? It was still going off. So it wasn't. It was just that one particular area. No, it was going off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we even
And,
tried turning it on and off, thinking it was like a malfunction of some sort.
A few
Yeah.
times.
We
We
tried
turned it
resetting
on
it.
and off a couple
Yeah.
times.
We asked her to reset it, and boom, it just kept going on.
It was just intelligently responding. Yeah.
Similar to Ann Stevens' house, it just kept
Yeah.
going and going and going.
Yeah.
And like you can't see it in that footage, but Armando and I were actually sitting on the opposite end of the bar.
Yeah.
And I had a millimeter that was getting big spikes on the EMF.
Mm-hmm.
And like we tried sweeping all over the place over there trying to test it. The K2s were also going off there. And
Even the pool table that they were talking about, all the EDIs were going off at one point. So that was pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Joe, remember? So how we were sitting there was one seating location in between the two of us. At one point, we felt like it was super cold in between us.
Yeah, we felt like a gust, like literally like a gust of wind is what it felt like. Just go, and we looked at each other and we're like, "Dude, did you feel that?" And we just stayed there quiet, like just watching everything, and everybody's going, what's up? And we're like, yeah, there's literally like a breeze, and there was no vent anywhere near us.
Yeah.
We checked for all that stuff. So,
do you remember what we had just asked right before that happened too?
Yeah.
If we can get someone to give us drinks.
Yeah.
Kim, can you get us drinks?
We were probably in the back.
And then
right
there.
As soon as I was like, hey, I'll take an IPA, and just
well, it's funny that you said that, because while you guys were doing that, we were back in this really hot maintenance room and we're feeling cold spots.
Yeah.
Mike got touched a couple times.
I did on my shoulder.
I heard someone breathe in my ear.
And all this is on the video tomorrow night.
Exactly.
We can only put 2-minute clips up here, so we have the whole video, and it's about everything that we're talking about.
Plus, we want you to watch tomorrow night. So
yes, we do.
It's
and
awesome.
not give everything.
You guys are gonna love it, and I'm not lying. I mean, I'm not trying to overplay Mike because he's my co-host, but it's really good. He should win an Academy Award. So this is like a little scene from our cold spot experience at the at that maintenance room.
Dude, you felt that, right? I don't know why, but I feel like I hear voices, like breathing in here. I don't know if that was you. And just twice I heard like a click, like it was like an audio type click. Did you hear that?
I didn't. I can't stop thinking about it's still happening. Like almost like you ever had like icy hot?
Yeah.
Like that. Let's see if we picked up anything.
Whoa. Dude, what was that? It was like a full-blown conversation. Play it again?
We're going to have to play it again here.
I couldn't make out the last part, but I hear Mike in there. You can definitely
Mike
talk
too.
to me.
Yeah.
And like that, we were all, while you guys were in that room, we were all.
That's
in
just
the
a
front
fraction
area of the
Yeah.
bar.
of what went on, and that went like 30 minutes.
But I was hearing while that video was playing, I was actually hearing voices in the background, and I don't think that anybody was around you guys at that point, because I remember we walked back there, and it's like these guys are in there. Let's keep.
No,
moving
you'll see in
forward.
the video, like we heard things in the hallway, and we knew people were there, but we wanted to double check. So you see me walk out to check on that.
We were feeling like gusts of cold.
Yeah,
we were
cold
checking for
spots
vents. Eric kept getting like a breath in his ear.
Yep.
That was a crazy EVP.
Did you get the breath?
I did not. No, I heard it one time down low, like on the ground. Like, remember we were looking on the ground with like the flashlight. I heard like a like on like down on the floor.
I'm surprised I got the clicking that I heard on audio.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, but I didn't hear it in my camera, the other camera that was facing the other direction. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have been you, because if your camera didn't pick it up, mine did. Mine was behind me, so
I didn't hear it either. So it sounded like it was coming from behind you.
And that's where I heard it. It was really weird.
That EVP was nuts to talk to me.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like St. Augustine jail.
Yeah, we got the same similar type thing.
Yeah,
That's cool.
And then after that, we came out of there, and then I bumped into Armando, and you showed me the EVP that you captured while we were in there, what you guys were just talking about before we played that clip. So I'm going to play that one real quick.
Do it.
So it's the very last question. What do you like to drink? What's your favorite drink? And it says, I don't drink. I'm going to play it back again. I don't drink.
Good.
But you know what's weird?
I hear.
That's the first time I listed. I hear vodka at the end.
No, I hear coffee. I hear I don't drink to the first thing, and then after that, what's your favorite drink? Coffee.
Oh, let me hear that. And he was making
Do a replay.
I thought I heard. I can't. I didn't ask the question.
Yeah.
So it's the very last question. What do you like to drink? What's your favorite drink? And it says, I don't drink. I'm going to play it back again. I don't drink. Good.
Yeah,
I definitely said coffee. Yeah,
I heard coffee. Yeah.
Armando, tell them what you did that night.
I made cafecito, man. I made cafecito.
Not even coffee.
You know what?
Tell the gringos what that is.
Cafecito. So I made basically a cola. It's a Cuban coffee. We just pretty much
sweet nectar of the island.
Nectar of the gods.
Your paranormal tool of the week. Here we go. Tip of the week. You go and you put coffee into a silver cup, stir it up with some sugar until you get some foam for the rest of the coffee. There you go.
It's coffee crack.
Oh, man, we don't Cuban crack. We don't use no espresso machine, man. This is handmade, just like they did back in the island. We whip it up real.
Whip it up.
No, the old school metal one that you twist and you put the coffee in that espresso maker.
Yeah, you have to do it counterclockwise. There's a science to this, isn't it? It's not just you know.
Yeah, about halfway you gotta go the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's heavy duty stuff for sure.
That's the next 305 Paranormal YouTube video. Yeah. I just gave you an idea. There you go.
This video is sponsored by Café La Llave.
Too great.
Yeah, we weren't the only ones bouncing off the walls, right?
It does the job. Highly recommend it for investigations. Get yourself class. Yes.
So,
get yourself an Armando for the team.
If you don't want to sleep for 3 days, get yourself a
Yeah. What's sleep when you can investigate, right?
Right.
There you go.
That's my motto.
Right after that, Joe and I went into the restroom.
We're doing some narration
to do an EVP session.
Do EVPs, people, okay?
Yeah.
El Baño.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
El Baño.
Come on. All right.
EVP session.
He didn't invite me to go to the bathroom. I'm sort of.
And three's a crowd, bro.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Next time.
I'm dying.
I don't want to be alone with the puma.
Or do you?
Maybe.
And then I saved some of those clips for tomorrow, but Joe went back in by himself and set up a camera, and he caught a couple crazy EVPs and heard some noises and things like that. So I'm going to play the video
right
and then I'll let.
Well said, Carrie. Well said.
There we go. EVPP.
Well said, Carrie.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt. EVPP session.
So you don't hear about that. That's real life ghost hunting right there.
Yeah.
Right here. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
What's going on around here?
What's going on?
I can't handle it anymore. So it was right after I asked, do you like Linda? Because I can't handle it anymore.
Wow.
That was really clear.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The bathroom
That gave me
is where it
chills.
was at.
Well,
Yeah.
If I was in there with the puma, I'll be saying the same thing. I can't handle it.
They were
I'll
talking
tag
about
team
me,
Mike.
not Linda.
He'll hop
that
in
was
the
good.
ring.
But before I went in there, I mean, Mike and I had gone in earlier. Then we were out for a bit, and Jenny and Armando went into the women's bathroom at the same time that I went over there. And the reason, like, I hauled
Don't
ass
worry,
in
they're
there,
husband and wife. They can do that.
yeah, they're allowed. But
Yeah.
I hauled ass into the bathroom
Nothing funny
because
going on.
I actually saw a figure standing in the doorway and then just fading into like the dark bathroom. I was like, I just saw somebody. I'm gonna head in there. You guys take the other bathroom, and then we'll see what we get together after. And it was in there for a bit, and it was wild in there. I'm not gonna lie. It was.
To tell you the
pretty
truth,
creepy.
I think we get like crazy evidence because we're like fun investigators. We have like a good time. Like, why wouldn't you want to try to haunt us? I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Jenny and I, we had a crazy experience in the women's bathroom, and unfortunately, we have no proof of it. Spirit manipulated our camera, but what we had was the bathroom pitch black. I kept hearing the filaments crack of the light bulbs, and I'm literally watching the switch go from the off position to the on position. Everything turns on by itself.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
And no proof of it because it messed up our camera. And you can hear the EVP. I'm doing an EVP session, and then you hear us say, "Oh, bleep," because the cameras, the lights go on. It was insane.
I'm gonna get everyone body cams. That'll be the backup camera.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
I'll never miss
GoPros.
anything.
True.
And
That's
Jenny
what
was
we
so
wanted.
upset about it too. She's like, "Wow, film. How come?" I was like, "What happened?"
I want to do like front and back body cams, so it's
Yeah.
everything is freaking covered.
It was
Yeah,
from
definitely.
a moment of extreme happiness, like, oh my God, you guys cannot believe, to like utter disappointment, like within seconds. Like,
was like,
all I have is this EVP that you can't see what we saw.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why you got to go out ghost hunting. You got to experience it.
That's the real tip of the week.
Yeah, real tip of the week right there. So I believe Senior Michael has something to share with everybody.
I do.
Yeah, you do. You made like a little trailer thingy.
Oh, it's pretty similar to the original intro that you played, but I'll play it. All right, let's do it. So
Go ahead.
anybody that came in a little late or anything like that, this is what we
Exactly.
got in store for you guys tomorrow. We have a YouTube video coming out of the whole investigation from start to finish with interviews and everything. So Here you go. Last Chance Saloon, as you could see behind me here.
A lot of crazy things that happen here, right?
Yeah, with
Unusual
in every way, shape,
paranormal
and form.
things,
All kind, unusual paranormal things, definitely. Yeah.
Shadows walking in the back. So we've actually gotten references to a pirate in the back of the bar.
I decided to do a little card pull before coming over here to Last Chance Saloon, and the cards that I pulled out were what looks like a pirate.
Yeah, like something was drawn to like my attention to look over here. Not that I saw something move or anything like that. Just
Linda's dad got pushed in that room and hit his head pretty bad.
We are here tonight at the Last Chance Saloon. This is my first time investigating here, so I'm looking forward to it.
Let's do this.
Can't handle it anymore.
That wasn't me.
At the end?
No. Something me.
The demons.
There's no demons. That's not going to work. You're not going to scare us. Knock that off. The father killed his son, and then he took his own life right here in the spot that we're at right now. So those are just a couple little snippets of
Whoa! Watch it.
Oh, Puma, you got another Jimmy Buffett song for me? You can give it to folks? Real, like a 30-second.
becomes
Loading.
Theme, 40
Loading.
keys.
Loading.
What's the vibe?
Cakes in the kitchen. Cakes on the street.
Hey.
Strut naked through the crosswalk and the middle of the week. Got baked cookies in the oven. Have baked people on the bus. There's a little bit of fruitcake left in every one of us. Yeah.
Hey. It's
Hey.
beautiful.
Un aplauso.
Yes, as you can see, I am a parrot head and proud. Get at me.
Get at me, dog.
If anyone knows a haunted karaoke bar, please
Yes.
let
Let us
this
know.
man know. This man right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be like
Ideal for Joe.
just leave me in there like all night alone. I swear, it will be a freaking party. I swear.
You can sing the songs of your people.
Yes. What does that
Yeah,
mean?
definitely.
What does that mean? You people.
Well, I think in this section of the bar is where they stored the fruitcake. So we can continue with that section. So, all right, I'm like right quick.
So-
I was gonna go next to like the hallway of that.
Oh yeah. Okay, good
We
call.
were doing an EVP session, and we got some pretty cool EVPs. So I'm gonna play this for you all.
Do it.
Stand it.
Get out of here. Exactly. Say that one more time. Get out of here. Yep. Clear as day. Leave. Wow. Tim, hold it up to the camera. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Get back to where you once belonged.
Smooth transition.
Right?
Yeah,
Smooth.
definitely. And there was like more like during that whole session. It was like crazy. We're getting EVPs. And what we had this photograph of Kim, one of the bartenders. As soon as like Linda brought it out when we first got there, she was getting chest pains. We mentioned that earlier. But like we were like bringing that picture and like going to different parts of the bar with it and getting activity. It was pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end, when we did our experiment, we actually set the picture up next to Eric and put the tripwire around it to see if we can get any EMF spikes.
He wanted to do it around me.
Yeah, one of the big necklace, big chain.
Exactly.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Flav.
Yeah, boy. I've heard that in so long. Sorry.
Didn't think you would get a Flavor Flav reference in a paranormal show.
I probably
There you
sounded
go.
terrible saying that.
You're
too.
welcome.
The first.
You're welcome.
The first ever.
And
So
before
ever-
we move on, I saw a couple people in the chat saying that they were going to make an EVPP t-shirt for Virginia City.
There you go.
That's mine. Okay. All right. If you're going to sell them, I'm
Royalties.
5%.
Royalties.
5%. That's not.
Give me a 5%er on that.
Well, you got to have Joe's like backside, like maybe like standing at a urinal, maybe like with like half the butt coming out like a plumber.
Just dropping
plumber's butt.
trowel. Just dropping
Exactly.
trowel in front of
That would be perfect,
for the-
right?
Those would sell.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
She wants to know what size.
What size? Eric
Uh,
wants to know.
3X.
I'll bring it back.
Well,
I'll bring
look.
it back to you.
I'm a large.
Don't sell him
human.
short. He needs 5% and at least a pan comité, something like that.
I thought you
Straight
were
up.
tight, like skin tight, like muscle t-shirts.
Nah,
Muscle
take-
teeth.
I'll take a medianoche.
A
Oh,
million.
those are
There we
so
go.
fun.
Yeah.
Meet you
That's
halfway.
another t-shirt right there.
Yes.
I like those. Those are
Ain't no
good.
lie.
That's my style right there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good.
All right, guys, real quick, we're heading up towards the 10-minute mark. So that means that all the folks that are joining us on the KGRA digital broadcasting side in about 10
Like
minutes,
you're
you guys-
shocked. Like, what is he doing? Go ahead. Sorry.
you guys are going to be, you got me all screwed up here now. So the guys that
You
are
up.
listening,
Start from the beginning, please.
all right.
Quickly.
So for everybody that's listening to us on the KGRA side of things, we're going to be, you guys will be moving on to your next show. We appreciate you listening in, and you can download the podcast. You can listen to us on KGRA. There's also a lot of other epic shows on the KGRA networks. You want to check them out. If you want to stay with us, you could see us here live on YouTube and Facebook, and we'll see you next time. But for everybody that's watching, we're gonna stay here, and you could continue to watch.
I think it was that blood moon that's affecting everything right now.
We're getting all silly, like.
All the weirdness is coming out, right?
Oh,
This,
yeah.
this is my natural.
Don't try to make
state.
excuses. This is how we always are.
Yeah.
It's like coming out more.
Yeah.
So we have like one more clip, I think.
Yeah, I'll let you share it.
Yeah,
I'll let you lead into it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit here. So
Right now?
this is something that our team has come up with, and it's a cross between the Estes method and the Gansfeld experiment. So they're both very similar in the way that they are sensory deprivation experiments, right? So with an Estes method, you'd be wearing headphones, noise isolation headphones plugged into a spirit box, an SP7, and you would have a blindfold. So you can't, and somebody's going to ask questions, and somebody's going to.
I gave El Puma a break.
Yeah, exactly. Usually it's Joe's our sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Eric hopped in this time, but we switched it up a little bit where instead of just wearing the blindfold in the Gansfeld experiment, they use ping pong balls, cut them in half, and they shine a red light at your eyes. I made some portable goggles because I am a total nerd, and I drilled them out, added red LEDs with some lights so they're portable, and you can have red LEDs blocking your vision while you're listening to the spirit box.
I was tripping.
Yeah, so we put Eric on stage.
For real.
Put some big
Definitely was tripping on that.
Red light goggles on
I wasn't
his.
even drinking.
You can't stop.
Let the man explain, please.
I know it's the moon. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
It's the moon.
I promise. I'll let you finish. Go ahead. I won't say nothing.
So we put some stupid goggles on the guy's head. We played the radio. And this is what happened.
It's terrible.
All right, so we're gonna do the Delco experiment. Eric's gonna be the subject. If you're unfamiliar, it's something that we came up with. It is basically a cross between the Gansfeld experiment and the Estes session. So he's going to be wearing goggles with red LEDs in them, and in about 20 minutes after that sets in by listening to a spirit box, then we're going to start asking questions to see if anything that he repeats comes out that lines up with the questions that I'm asking.
Please stay back.
We'll stay right here. Do me a favor to prove that you're really here. What's this?
Put it down. Leave.
We're not going to leave, not just yet. You're behind me?
Get out.
We're not going to go. Joe thought he saw somebody earlier in the doorway.
Devil.
That's not going to work. That's not going to scare us out of here.
Santos.
Santos?
C-A-N-T-O-S. I don't know if you pronounce it Santos or Cantos.
Santos or Cantos.
The last name of the
Cantos.
boy was Cantos.
The
father's name was Juan Carlos Cantos.
Weird.
I'm getting goosebumps just from you telling me that. So, to the people that are watching, there was outside of the bar, just nearby, there was a child that was strangled by his father and killed.
I just saw a shadow go like this.
And he was 8 years old. When I asked how old, he said 8. When I asked the name, he said Santos.
Calm down.
I'm calm. But the last name is Cantos. He is what? He's here?
That's it. That's crazy, right? I mean, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag, but like I'm the only one who watched the full thing, and that was the first time like I watched the whole session because I didn't know the questions he was saying because I had those headphones on. So, and when I was like listening to it, I was just listening, and I was like skipping the parts that I heard like words, but I couldn't make out what it was. I wouldn't even mention it. I just blurted out the clearest ones I could hear. And the way they were responding, like they're interacting with Mike's questions, it was like blew my mind away. Like that's the first time I heard it. All these guys were like watching that, but I didn't like. All I knew is like what was going through my ears, and that was about it. So it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, and at one point you mentioned right after you said the last name of the victim.
That's crazy.
You said you saw a shadow go by, and
yeah. I felt the footsteps on the stage. I was asking you if you were walking around.
So the only time I walked around on the stage was at the end when I was getting up and getting ready to kind of get you out of it.
And how the heck am I going to see a shadow in front of me when I had those lights like right in my eyes?
Impossible.
You're not going to see anything behind those lights. So that's crazy. So yeah, I was being completely honest with it. I was just saying what I was hearing, and it just blew my mind how it was relating to like what was going on and what had happened in the past with the murder suicide. It was pretty wild, crazy,
really wild. And those headphones are drummers' headphones. They're isolation headphones. So even if I was talking and there was nothing playing in those headphones, he wouldn't even hear me if I was talking like a regular tone.
Yeah.
So that was
I was
wild.
out of it too.
How did you feel after? Because you were doing it for quite some time.
I did it for 40 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah.
No, I just felt sort of off, like a little bit off balance, sort of out of it. Like I just woke up, and then I woke up right away because what happened next? We heard about the story about the murder suicide, the cop that was first there on the scene. Just happened to be there, and it was crazy.
Yeah, how wild is that, right? So we're after the session, we start talking about it, and we're talking about the what happened, and Linda kind of goes, "Hey, the cops actually here that found the crime scene."
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm I need to interview this dude. And I'm going over there at my camera. He's like, no camera. I'm like, all right, yeah, no problem. So we were talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I found it. This is what happened. It was right here. You guys want to go? We're like, yeah. So, yeah, of course.
So we were getting stuff at the
damn
crime
right
scene that was pertaining to what we were doing in the bar, and that was pretty wild.
Yeah, absolutely. So we head over to the spot.
That was our night. Who would want a night like that?
It was cool.
You can't ask for anything more.
Right.
You get spoiled.
Yeah. What are the odds? I mean, the same officer. I mean, it is a small little area right there, but the same officer that found the crime scene, we told him what happened, and he took us there. So we were walking down the street, and no, we did not. We did not know the boy's name at all.
I didn't even know about the story. I knew nothing about it until after
that it even happened. Yeah, until we were told. Before, mid investigation, I think Linda kind of.
No, I was under the headphones and the goggles, and Marie was telling she found it. She was telling you about what happened.
Yeah, we didn't know the whole story. We knew that something of that nature happened.
Yeah.
But when she said that name, and I kept saying, it's not in the video, it's in tomorrow's, but I kept saying, you said 8. I said, how old are you? You said 8. I said, 8.
Mm-hmm.
What is 8? And then you said birthday, and I was like, 8th birthday?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I said, oh, the boy. How old was the boy? And she Googled it and found it. And Marie found it, and that's when she was like, yeah, his name is Cantos, not Santos. But I mean,
that's pretty damn close.
Yeah,
I'm gringo, by the way, so maybe I said it wrong.
Exactly, but I mean, and then we
wouldn't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't. Catch me on Univision. Last episode aired. I didn't talk about
Tesla.
El Tesla.
I'm the best Spanish speaking gringo you'll ever meet in your life.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother.
There you go. You're practically Cuban. That's it. That was your.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That's it. You're good. Give me a croqueta.
Give me a croqueta now.
I'm getting hungry.
Dos croquetas, por favor. Yeah, that's your diploma. You get a croqueta.
You get the Cuban protein bar. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. And actually, it was weird
that sounds bad.
And this investigation was weird that all this crazy stuff was happening, because the last time I went there, I went with Mrs. 305 was there with the team. Mr. 305 wasn't there. I forgot why. But
taking
we
care
were getting
of
stuff that
the
was
little
totally
305s.
Huh?
I was taking care of the little 305s.
That's so cute.
305.
The 754s.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Joe.
304 and a half. Yeah, but we were getting we got totally different evidence last time. It was a whole different story. We were getting things that were pertaining to a pirate and treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really weird.
Yeah, she did mention that.
Crazy.
That's cool.
At the top of the show, you actually mentioned Black Bart. Did you know that
Black Caesar?
Or Black Caesar. Sorry, Black Caesar. Yeah. Did you know that there were two Black Caesars?
I mean, I'm sorry. Huh?
There were actually 2 Black Caesars. There was a Black Caesar.
Is this a joke?
No, this is a real thing.
Oh no, I thought there was only one.
I was waiting for the lead up.
There's 2. Black Caesar was there was an original pirate, Black Caesar. I think he actually sailed with Blackbeard. And
I think
then
it's the same one.
No,
Are you
there's
sure?
positive. 80 years after the first Black Caesar, there was another pirate.
Black Caesar Jr.?
He was an escaped slave.
Joe knows things.
And Joe knows so much.
So what makes the first
information.
one? What's the first one different from the other one? What was the first one's story?
It was 80 years later. He was another slave.
Random pirate.
Because a lot of the pirates, they would take over the slave ships, and they would either take the slaves into port and sell them themselves, or incorporate them as their crew. There was a lot of escaped slave pirates. So the first Black Caesar,
some of them became Seminole Indians,
right? And then about 80 years later, there was another. I think it was Henry. I forgot his last name, but he ended up taking also the name of Black Caesar because of how much fear the first Black Caesar had. So he ended up taking that moniker as well.
That's the best name right there because he was a badass.
Yeah.
So there's no relations between the two Black Caesars, in other words. So
there wasn't a Black Caesar Jr.
No.
Or Black Caesar
2.0.
The more you know.
Yeah, right. I need a little star thing.
And Linda mentioned that Elliott Key is due east of Last Chance Saloon. It's like literally due east. You just it's right there, and that had a lot of activity as well, pirate activity and different stuff going on there in history.
Well, actually,
that's going to be another show.
Black Caesar actually used Elliott Key to stash a lot of his treasure.
Yeah.
And there's actually Caesar's Rock, which is close by. It's one of the inlet cuts there. Caesar's, I think it's not Caesar's Key or Caesar's Cut, and then there's Caesar's Rock. It's named after Black Caesar, second Black Caesar, because allegedly he used also that to stash his treasure. And they would also hide in the mangroves in there, and ships taking that cut, they would come out and attack ships there.
And right there where the last chance
dropping that historical fire.
You're welcome.
El Fuego. But yeah, and then even the land of the Last Chance Saloon was part of that too, hiding in the mangroves and hiding all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if you heard earlier, but like we're going to use our paranormal expertise to find us a treasure. Maybe they'll communicate with us.
Exactly. Get an EVP of the quarter.
Yeah, definitely.
Be fun.
All right, so guys, you got to check out the episode tomorrow night, and most of us, I think, will all be back tomorrow, answering some Q&As during the premiere.
One last question.
No, Linda, I'm sorry, I was just reading the comment there. Linda said he also had a compound with a bunch of kidnapped people as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
and big shout out to Linda too for letting us investigate the
location.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much, Linda. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
what we're going to be doing. What we're going to be doing is eventually we're going to have we're going to send it to her for our gratefulness. A video. We're going to do like a little commercial video for her of the Last Chance Saloon. I mean, not paranormal rated, but more like tourism type.
Yeah, we got some drone shots and stuff. We're gonna.
Yeah, definitely. And my locals, go check them out. They're a great business. They're friendly people. They have great food. They treat you right, and it's a historical place that's known to be haunted. I mean, can't guarantee you that when you go there and hang out and have a beer, that some ghost is going to sit next to you on the stool. But check them out. They're a great family. They use your business too.
And you might get Kim to bring you a drink.
Exactly. Yep. You'll experience both kinds of spirits.
Another big shout out to Linda. Also, I left my recorder in the room and I forgot about it. And halfway home, I was like, oh no. And thank you for mailing that back to me. That was awesome. So,
yep. And you can follow them on Instagram. They just got a new Instagram page, Last Chance Saloon. Check it out. And
Linda, throw it up there in the comments.
Woo!
Yeah, and I think I believe they're on Facebook as well, so you can follow them there.
definitely an awesome bar to check out before heading out to the Keys.
So what we're going to do is, since we're going to wrap it up, and I want to thank all our awesome followers, as always, for all your engagement. You make every Monday night fun for us. So hopefully we make it fun for you. And we're going to go clockwise and have everyone shout out themselves.
Wait, is it?
No.
All right. So I guess
you're clockwise, not mine.
Wait,
so
Joe?
That way.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, me? Oh, okay.
You're first.
Okay.
Find you.
Well, you could definitely find me on YouTube, Supernatural Eye, and then Instagram is supernatural_eye. And big shout out to my year anniversary for Supernatural Eye. So definitely I'm very proud of that. And big shout out to Eric as my video editor and Mike as my interviewer. And season 2 is coming up. It'll be more corporate about War Party. So stay tuned. Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Armando?
You can find me. Well, no, not me. You can find Mr. and Mrs. 305 Paranormal. You can find us at IG, YouTube, and TikTok. Enjoy some of our content and also continue supporting this show, please. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate all the love.
Jose?
Joseph.
Muchas gracias todo mundo por viendo este programa. Te lo agradezco. My name is Joe Torino, and you can find me Joe Hunskos, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and everything associated with War Party Paranormal. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. This was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for having me again.
Free Joe hugs, too.
Absolutely.
He doesn't charge for that.
No, those are free.
Yeah,
those are free though.
No charge.
They're the only thing that's free.
Only one though.
Buenísimo.
First one's free.
Second one will negotiate.
He won't spoil you. It's more like a tease. You always come back for more.
It's like Spider-Man. Everyone gets one.
It's like Apple. That's how they keep you in the loop. You know, they keep pulling you in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out
now
to the
they
captain.
don't even put a charger in your phone.
Shout out to
Look at that.
Captain.
Cap, what up?
Woo!
What up, Cap?
What up, Captain?
Cap's awesome, man. He's always promoting us and shooting stuff out there. So we
Captain,
totally appreciate him.
Promote your radio real quick. Type it in there. I don't know if he left.
Oh. Maybe.
All right. Well, real quick, if you want to find any of my content, FloridaParanormalResearcher.com, and it has links to all my social media and also the War Party website. And yeah, for sure. So check it out. And hopefully we'll see you guys again tomorrow night, 8:30. You can find it on the War Party YouTube and on my YouTube. And I think everybody's got it posted somewhere. So, but yeah, we'd love to see you there. We're going to be live and we'll do a little Q&A during the thing. It's a long one, but it goes by quick because it's awesome. So definitely come check it out. And we appreciate y'all. Right there, there's Captain's radio stations that he does. Check them out. And we appreciate you guys, and I really appreciate all you guys chiming in and coming
Another
in.
one.
And
another one. He's like DJ Khaled.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. And another one.
Nice.
Come on, Captain. One more.
One
Give me
more.
another
One
one.
more.
Otra más.
Thank you, Paravibes.
Good night, Carrie.
You have a good night, too.
Good night, Carrie.
All right.
I'm next. Watching.
I'm next.
You're it.
All right. So, yeah, I'm Ghost Hunter South Florida. And I can be seen on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And, of course, by the way, one thing I forgot to mention, very, 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 very important. If you haven't seen our website, it's got a new facelift. So don't forget to check that out. And that is going to be right here on the bottom, warpartyparanormal.com. Mike did an incredible job. Phenomenal.
Thank you.
So shout to him. So
click
yeah,
our
you can follow, exactly. You can follow War Party Paranormal
Look
down
at his
here.
face right here.
Except
And that one.
down here.
And that one. And this one over here.
And everywhere. All
And
around.
another one.
Yep.
And another one.
And another one.
Are you finished?
Oh, and you can also see the reruns of all the episodes on the website as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing that I added that I totally forgot about. That's really cool. The warpartyparanormal.com. In the menu, you can now listen to our podcast there from these shows, and it also you can watch
anytime you want.
Anytime, if you want to hear this lovely singing voice,
exactly,
just a click away.
Yeah, the repeats don't stop.
And so you can listen to the podcast, or you can see previous shows that we've gone live and recorded, and there they are, right there for you. So we appreciate you guys again. Everybody say
next
bye.
Monday. Mike, you gonna take it home?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So
all right,
don't forget tomorrow night, 8:30.